Welcome to SAS Daily Podcast. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. I want to thank you guys for subscribing. It feels good to be back. And this is Harvey's weekly football report. And how are you doing tonight, Harvey?
All right.
Well, why just all right, man?
I always say, well, when I'm sitting here talking to you, I must be doing all right.
Talking to me, man, I might be just doing. That might just be the bad part of the day. That's a bad part of the day.
Yeah.
No, man, you're not talking to me. You're talking to the viewers, man, and that's always a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely, man. We definitely appreciate everybody that listens. And Wednesday, which is today, at 7 p.m. on the CBS Sports Network, we got Toledo 4-5 traveling to Bowling Green 3-6, and Toledo is 10.5-point favorites. I'm gonna go with Toledo. Who you going with?
I'm going with Toledo.
All right, man. And when we get on the NFL, I'm gonna ask you a question, but I'll save that for the NFL when we get on the NFL games. Okay. We got Ball State 5-4 traveling Northern Illinois 6-3, 7 p.m. tonight on ESPN2. Ball State is 2.5-point favorites. I'm gonna go with Northern Illinois. Who you going with?
Ball State.
All right. This looks like another good game as well. We got Kent State 5-4, Central Michigan 5-4, 8 p.m. on ESPNU. Central Michigan is 2.5-point favorites. I'm gonna go with Kent State. Who you going with?
I'm going to go with Central Michigan. They both 4-5, so you know the winner's eligible.
Absolutely. Then we got Thursday, North Carolina 5-4 coming off a big win against number 21 Pittsburgh 7-2, 7:30 p.m. on ESPN. Pittsburgh is 6.5-point favorites. I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh, but I think it'll be closer than 6.5 points than 6 points.
I'm going with Pittsburgh too. Yeah.
All right. Then we got number 5 Cincinnati 9-0 traveling to South Florida 2-7, 6 p.m. on ESPN2 on Friday. Cincinnati is 23.5-point favorites. I'm going to go with Cincinnati easily. Who you going with?
I'm going to go with Cincinnati. Speaking of that game, Cincinnati is ranked number 2 in the AP poll of college football playoffs. They're ranked number 5. So if they go undefeated, they could be on the outside looking in.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, this is from the college football playoff poll.
Yeah, and to me, I hope they make I hope they want the 4 teams at the end. I really do.
All right.
I mean, they beat a good Notre Dame team back in the year, so.
Absolutely, man. What'd you say?
I think they should finish undefeated, and see what happens there. But don't know. But I hope they get in.
Absolutely, they're a pretty good squad, man. But they're coming off a barely win against Tulsa, I believe, right?
Yeah, but football's football.
I got to ask you a question. Did we have USC in California on the list Saturday? Because that game's been postponed.
Who?
USC in California. That game's been postponed.
No, I don't think we had it over here anyway.
Okay, I was just making sure. All right, then we got another game for Friday nights. Wyoming 5-4 traveling to Boise State 5-4, 9 p.m. on FS1. Boise State is 13.5-point favorites. I'm gonna go with Boise State. It's at Boise State. They're a good home team. Who you going with?
They're pretty good at home. Yeah, I picked Boise State.
All right. Then we got Michigan 8-1, number 6, traveling Penn State 6-3 on ABC at 12 p.m. And they're supposedly even. There's no favorite, but I'm gonna go with Michigan. Who you going with?
I'm gonna go with Michigan, and I don't know who I see on sports on my ESPN that I don't know if it was an athletic director who it was at Michigan State. They're not too happy that they got Michigan ahead of them right now in the polls. Well, and considering Michigan State beat Michigan, somebody's not doing their math right on the polls. I would have Michigan State ranked ahead of them since they beat them, wouldn't you?
Yeah, That doesn't make any sense. But also, it doesn't
But
make
that's the
any
way they
sense.
do.
Also, it doesn't make any sense. Oklahoma being number 8 and they're 9-0. But we got Oklahoma 9-0 traveling number 13 Baylor, who are 7-2. 12 p.m. on Fox. Oklahoma is 5.5-point favorites. I'm going with Oklahoma, and after they win this, they should be in the top 5.
Yeah, I'm going to Oklahoma. You know, they are Oklahoma. What I have seen this year, they they started out pretty slow, and then by halftime, they seem like they find another gear and they go boom. So yeah, I pick them. I pick them too.
All right, then we got Mississippi State 5-4 traveling to number 17 Auburn 6-3. 12 p.m. on ESPN. Auburn is 5.5-point favorite, so I'm gonna go with Auburn. Who you going with?
I won't go with Auburn. I don't know what Michigan State. That's one win, I think, to get to 6.
Yeah,
I don't know if they'll do it. I don't know if they'll do it Saturday.
yeah. And then this
Don't know.
next game we have on here is absolutely kind of funny. It's UConn 1-8 traveling to Clemson 6-3, 12 p.m. on the ACC network. Clemson's 41-point favorites. I'm gonna go with Clemson.
I don't think I'm going to go with Connecticut. Clemson's played a little better. I pick Clemson. Yeah, easy.
Yep. Then we got Syracuse 5-4 traveling to Louisville 4-5, 12 p.m. on ESPN3. Louisville's 3-point favorites. I'm gonna go with Louisville. Who you going with?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Louisville. They need 2 wins. But I don't know if they get them, but they need 2 wins.
All right.
Syracuse wins. They get a bowl.
Yep. That's an interesting game for sure. Then we got West Virginia 4-5 traveling to Kansas State 6-3, 12 p.m. on FS1.
Yeah,
Kansas
West
State
Virginia
is 6.5-point favorites. I'm going Kansas State. Who you going with?
I'm going to go with Kansas State too.
All right. Then we got UCF 6-3 traveling to SMU 7-2, 12 p.m. on ESPNU. SMU is 7-point favorites. I'm gonna go with SMU. Who you going with?
SMU and who?
UCF.
Oh, Central Florida.
Oh,
I'll
you
pick
couldn't?
SMU.
Could you hear me, or you couldn't hear me too good?
I don't know if I didn't see the game on here on this list I got.
Oh, we don't have that on there. Okay, we don't have to pick it then. All right. Do we have East
No.
Carolina, Memphis on there?
Who?
East Carolina, Memphis.
No. My next game was here, Georgia, Tennessee.
All right, my bad. We got number 1 Georgia 9-0 traveling to 5-4 Tennessee at 3:30 p.m. on CBS. Georgia is 20-point favorites. I'm gonna go with Georgia. Who you going with?
I will go with Georgia, but Tennessee, I don't think. Will Tennessee score more than 7 points? It's a big question in this game. No, they're just giving up 6 points a game. Ain't nobody gonna beat Georgia. Georgia just giving up 6 points a game.
Absolutely. And then we got number 19 Purdue 6-3 traveling to number 4 Ohio State 8-1. 3:30 p.m. on ABC. Ohio State's 20-point favorites. I'm gonna go with Purdue. Who you going with?
Wow. Purdue plays good 1 minute, the next week they don't play no good. So they beat Michigan State and they beat Iowa, 2 top teams when they've top. It's a good possibility they could, but they usually play good 1 week and bad next week. So I will still pick Ohio State.
All right. Then we got Minnesota 6-3 traveling to Iowa. Number 20 Iowa 7-2. 3:30 p.m. on Big Ten Network. Iowa is 5.5-point favorites. So I'm gonna go with Iowa. Who you going with?
And I think it'll be a good game, but I'll pick Iowa.
All right. Then we got our next game is Boston College, right?
Who?
Boston College.
I don't see this on here. My diction is North Carolina State and Wake Forest.
All right, my bad. Let's see if I can find it on here. NC State. The heck? I don't see it, man.
Yeah.
NC State. I don't. Okay, NC State number 16, 7-2, traveling to 8-1. Wake Forest, number 12, 7:30 p.m. on the ACC Network. Wake Forest is 2-point favorites. I'm gonna go with NC State. Who you going with?
I'm gonna go with NC State.
All right. Then we got Texas A&M, number 11, 7-2, traveling number 15. Ole Miss 7-2, 7 p.m. on ESPN. Texas A&M is 2.5-point favorites. I'm gonna go with Ole Miss. Who you going with?
I'm gonna go with Ole Miss. That'd be an interesting game. Yeah, be a good game.
All right. Then we got 6-3 Kentucky traveling 2-7 Vanderbilt, 7 p.m. on ESPN2. Kentucky coming off 3 straight losses. Kentucky's 21-point favorites. Kentucky's going to stop the losing streak. Got Kentucky by about 4 or 5 touchdowns. Who you going with?
You're right. I'm gonna go with an upset. Not. I will pick Kentucky easy.
Yeah. And then we got number 9 Notre Dame, 8-1, traveling to Virginia, 6-3, 7:30 p.m. on ABC. Notre Dame's 5.5-point favorites. I'm gonna go with Notre Dame. Who you going with?
I'm gonna go with Notre Dame too.
What other games do we have on there?
All right, Iowa State, Texas Tech.
I gotta start writing these down. Iowa State 6-3, traveling Texas Tech 5-4, 3:30 p.m. on ESPN2. Iowa State's 10.5-point favorites. I'm gonna go with Iowa State. Who you going with?
I'm going with Iowa State.
All right. What's our next game?
South Carolina, Missouri.
That'll be an interesting game. South Carolina 5-4, coming off a win against Florida, taking on 4-5 Missouri. 4 p.m. on the SEC Network. Missouri's 1-point favorites. I'm going with South Carolina. Who you going with?
I'm going to pick South Carolina to win that game.
All right. Which one is the next game?
Arkansas and LSU.
Arkansas, number 25, 6-3, traveling to 4-5 LSU, 7:30 p.m. on the SEC Network. Arkansas's 2.5-point favorites. I'm gonna go with LSU. Who you going with?
Wow. Yeah, well, I'm going to pick Arkansas.
All right. And what's the next game we have on there? I know we got Washington State.
This will be a good game. Washington State and Oregon, yeah.
Washington State 5-4, traveling to number 3, 8-1 Oregon, 10:30 p.m. on ESPN. Oregon's 14-point favorites. I'm gonna go with Oregon. Who you going with?
I'm gonna go with Oregon.
All right. Then we got Nevada 7-2, traveling to number 22, San Diego State 8-1, 10:30 p.m. on the CBS Sports Network. This is possibly could be the game of the week, and San Diego State's 2.5-point favorites. I'm gonna go San Diego State. Who you going with?
I'm going with San Diego State.
Is there any other games we got? Is that it?
UAB and Marshall.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's an interesting game though. Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah.
UAB 6-3, Marshall 6-3, 3:30 p.m. on the CBS Sports Network, and it doesn't show anybody's the favorites. Let me go on the percentages. It says there's a 68% chance that Marshall's going to win. I'm gonna go with Marshall because they're at home. Who you going with?
Yeah, I pick Marshall too.
All right.
That's our college pick. That's our college pick.
That was interesting picks. And now that we're talking about the NFL and stuff, what do you think about the Odell Beckham Jr. situation? What do you think about that?
I don't know. What you talking about last week? How it went out?
No, what do you think about Odell being released?
Who is anybody picked him up yet?
No, he's officially of unrestricted free agent now.
Yeah. I don't know. You know, I've seen on the ESPN news there where there was several teams was interested in him. Which team they said was interested in him?
The Saints tried to trade for him the other day.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
The Browns played good without him.
Be a good football team too.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
All right, and now let's get back to the football games. We got the 6-2 Baltimore Ravens traveling to the 2-7 red hot Miami Dolphins, coming off a win against another 1-win team. Now they're a 2-win team. The Dolphins are at 8:20 p.m. on Fox and the NFL Network. Baltimore is 7.5-point favorites. We pick every Thursday night game. It's the only reason why we pick this, and it will be fun seeing. It'll be fun seeing Lamar play on Thursday night. I'm gonna go with the Ravens. Who you going with?
Yeah, I'm going Ravens.
Yeah, I am as well.
They're pretty good.
I think that's an easy pick.
They should win that division.
That's a pretty easy pick, man.
Yeah.
Do we have the Falcons and Cowboys or not?
Are you the next the Saints and the Titans?
All right. We got the Saints 5-3 traveling to Tennessee Titans 7-2, 1 p.m. on CBS. Tennessee's 3-point favorites. I'm going with Tennessee. Who you going with, man?
I'm going to go with Titans. They could be the favorite they could be the team to beat in the AFC.
All right. Then we got the Cleveland Browns 5-4 traveling to New England 5-4, 1 p.m. on CBS. New England's 1.5-point favorites. I'm going to go with Cleveland. Who you going with?
I will pick the Browns. I think they're starting to play better.
Yeah, they got rid of Odell. All right. Then we got the Vikings 3-5 traveling to the Chargers 5-3.
Cardinals.
We got the Panthers and Cardinals. Okay. The Panthers are 4-5 traveling to the Cardinals 8-1, 4:05 p.m. on Fox. Arizona's 10.5-point favorites. I'm going with Arizona. Who you going?
I'm going to pick the Cardinals.
All right. Ain't the Vikings and Chargers next?
Yes. Yeah, it is.
All right. The Vikings are 3-5. The Chargers are 5-3. 4 p.m. on Fox. The Chargers are 2.5-point favorites. I'm going to go with the Chargers. Who you going with?
I'm going to pick the Chargers.
All right. Our next game is the Chiefs and Raiders, right?
Chiefs and Raiders.
All right. The Chiefs are 5-4, coming off a win against Green Bay. The Raiders are 5-3, coming off a loss. At 8:20 p.m. on NBC on Sunday Night Football, Kansas City's 2.5-point favorites. I'm going to go with Kansas City. Who you going with?
I'm going to go with the Chiefs. And
all right.
Rams and 49ers is their last pick.
Yep, I remember that. Monday Night Football, we got the 7-2 Rams coming off a loss, traveling to the 49ers 3-5, 8:15 p.m. on ESPN. The Rams are 4-point favorites. The Rams are going to play pissed, and the Rams are going to win.
I agree with you on that. I think they will, yeah. I think the Rams will win that game.
Absolutely. And what do you think about the Matthew Stafford trade so far? What's your opinion on it?
Well, pretty good trade for Matthew Stafford.
What do you think about them adding Von Miller?
Huh?
What do you think about them adding Von Miller?
I don't know.
They added Von Miller. You still there, man?
Yeah, it seems like it's wanting to go in and out. Yeah,
what do you think about Von Miller though, going to the Rams in a trade?
Are you still talking about that Matthew Stafford trade?
No, Von Miller. I think I lost Harvey, but this has been Harvey's Weekly Football Report, and y'all have a good night, and God bless.